Hey, what is up, Six Beasts? My name is Shadowfax, and or Louise, whichever you want to call me, and today, guys, we've got another video for your faces! But before we get into it, we're going to do a quick little disclaimer about the gameplay that you're currently watching. It's not actually mine. Well, this first clip that is currently rolling before your eyes is mine, but the rest of it is not. It comes from my good friend Naughtis, who I regularly play with. And I've just realised how bad that sounds, who I play Siege with. If any of you guys came into my live streams when I was live streaming, by the way, I will be doing that again soon, I promise, then you will know Naughtis. You guys actually love to Naughtis, but he doesn't actually do YouTube or live streaming or anything like that. He doesn't want to, but he does get some good clips. So he sent me the footage, and that's what you're going to be seeing in front of your faces. So anyway, guys, something me and Naughtis were actually talking about is funny little gamer quirks that we all have, all of us gamers have, in order to feel confident in our gameplay and feel like we're going to do well. Certain things have to be in place. It's almost like a superstitious routine that has to be done in order for us to feel good and confident in our gameplay to be able to do well. And if we don't have these little quirks like in place, then I know definitely me for a fact, and I know a lot of people are actually like this, we feel like we're going to do rubbish and it's just not going to happen, and we're going to have a rubbish day and we're not going to do well, and oh my god, the world is ending. But yeah, and I mean, it's going to be different quirks, I suppose, for everyone, but I think we've got the main ones going, and I'm going to tell you what mine are, and then you guys can see if you think sort of you've got the same things going. So one of the things that has to be just right in order for me to feel like I'm going to do well and I'm going to be able to play properly is my monitor has to be in the exact right position. It has to be at the exact right height. It has to be at the exact right angle. And one of the things I'm constantly doing with my monitor is it's going to sound wrong, is fiddling with it. Everything is sounding wrong today. I'm constantly fiddling with it, like moving it about, and there you go. There's me moving it about. And if it's not at the exact right angle, I feel like it's completely off and that's it. I'm not going to have a good time. I'm fiddling with it right now, and I'm just staring at the gameplay that's in front of me as I'm making this video. Anyway, one of the other things is my chair. It has to be, again, at the right angle, at the right height. It has to be like pushed in. Like, I have to be up to the desk as much as I feel is sort of what is right for me. I have a particular little angle that I currently have with this desk that I'm using, because I'm not using my big proper desk at the minute. I'm using my smaller desk, and I've got an angle that I have to have the chair at with this particular desk. If I'm at my big proper desk, then it will be a different angle. It's very, very strange. I also have to have my mouse in the right position. It can't be too near me. I have to have it stretched across the across the desk, and I actually usually stretch my arm across the desk. My keyboard has to be in the right position. Now, the thing with my keyboard is sometimes the position that I like to have it at, the angle I like to have it at, can change on a daily basis, which is a little bit weird. But it's usually roughly the same. But that's another thing that I'm always fiddling with. Excuse the sexual innuendos. But that's something else I'm always fiddling with. Has to be in the right position. Has to be over to my left so far. Like, there's a certain point that I like it over to, so because I don't like it sort of directly in front of me, like in the middle, so what would be sort of like the middle, it has to be slightly to the left. So these things are all things that I need to have in place to feel like comfortable and feel like I'm going to be able to just get on and play with the game. But throughout the course of the evening while I'm playing, I'm constantly fiddling about with this sort of stuff. There it is again. And I'm having to get it into the right position, and I'll suddenly like decide that I don't like it quite like that, and I will literally move it millimeters, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, I like that. So these are stupid things that I have to have in place in order for me to feel comfortable and be able to feel confident in my gameplay and in my abilities, which is the dumbest shit ever. Okay, yeah, maybe like chair position and shit, because you know you want to be comfortable as you're sitting there for hours upon hours and playing, and you know, damaging your eyes and your back and stuff. But I digress. At the end of the day, it's not actually going to have that much, if any, effect on my skill as a player. That is always going to be down to me, not down to my chair, my keyboard, my mouse, my monitor. They can only help so far. So, you know, that's kind of how it goes. But I don't know. So I want to know in the comments below, what are your little quirks? Because I'm talking to Naughtis about it. He's got very, very similar quirks to me. His chair has to be in the right position and such. So, you know when you're playing against someone that's really good and they're kicking your ass and you're like, oh my god, they're a little bit dodge. And you think, oh my god, they must have a really, really good gaming chair. Like a DX Racer. Nah, fam. Nah. It's just the position they've got it in. I'm telling you. It's true. It's true. So, those are my little quirks. And like I said, they're absolutely ridiculous. At the end of the day, they don't really have that much effect on me and how I'm going to do as a player. At the end of the day, the skill comes down to how much skill I have. And the only way for me to improve that skill is by playing the game and getting better over time. But I do get myself sometimes sort of superstitious and convinced that it is the position of my chair. If I have a really bad game, I'll be like, oh my god, I'll be moving my chair about. It's my chair. It was in a totally wrong position. It wasn't that I'm just having a bad day and I'm doing really bad. It was because my chair is in a completely wrong position. Oh my god, I must fix this immediately. So let me know, guys, in the comment section below, what are your funny little quirks for you to be able to feel like a beast at gaming? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you don't have any little weird quirks like this and you think that I'm completely fucking nuts, you would be right, but let me know that as well in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you guys. Bye. Bye.